What is up, YouTube? It's your boy Jordan A. Back in the fantastic 22 Game of the Year front runner, in my opinion, world of Elden Ring. Um, just a fantastic Friday night. I am going to try to make my way over to this cave. I think I need to maybe just do a little bit more exploring on my own, as opposed to following all the golden arrows. Um, but I'm gonna make my way over to this cave. A lot of people decided that this was the first boss. Excuse me. I should be taken out. Because I'm in the beginning of the game, I should just ride my horse. Well, I mean my spirit horse or whatever. I'm not really worried about enemies. What's so foul foot? What is a four-toe foul foot? Item inventory boost. Mm. Character material. Alright, there's where I gotta go. And I haven't rode my spectral steed enough. That's one of the coolest animations for calling the steed I've ever seen in any game. Still haven't managed to kill anything while riding my steed yet, so what is this? I flew away. Even the dismount is cool. Got two different dismounts. Alright, well, that was nothing. And it just makes you wonder. You know, like I said, I need to do more exploration because what is that down there? Is that a dungeon? There's a giant. Is that an entrance to a dungeon down there? There's the beach. What's that little island over there? So I got a couple things that I'm gonna do before I take on the second main story boss. Can't think of what his name is right now. You know, this is something I could have easily came and found on my own, but I didn't. And that's you see, with me, by just going by the wherever the arrows point me, that's the thing that I'm missing out on. It is what makes this game so great. Underground tomb ahead. Mushroom. The exploration is what is really one of the things that makes this game as great as it is. And it's something that I don't do enough. You know, I'm kind of OCD when it comes to video games from time to time. And I just like to follow, I like to stick to the main story, branch off on the side quests, when I'm able to do it. Ah, hit me with the bleed need anyway. But I mean, I could have easily found this place by myself. If I would have just went off the beaten path in the beginning of the game. But like I was saying, I like to stick to, you know, it definitely reminds me of the original Final Fantasy games in that, which is a great nostalgic feeling because in the original Final Fantasy, it's open world. You go wherever you want, do whatever you want. Um, but you would, in those titles, you would not know grave gloves work. Oh, that's for leveling up the spirits. Summoning pool is functional. In those titles, you would never know that you was in the area where you wasn't supposed to be until you pretty much ran into an enemy. And once you ran into that enemy, which back then the battles weren't, you didn't necessarily see the enemies. You didn't necessarily see the enemies on the screen. You would just be walking and then whoop, 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 and you would be in a fight. And, you would probably get the hit once, maybe if you was lucky, and then they would hit you, and within that one hit, one shot, and you was out of there. And that's how you will realize, like, okay, I'm not really supposed to be here just yet. Let me go, let me come back. Throwing some quick joints. Throwing them pretty quick too. Satisfying to use my little magic, my little health spells. Makes me feel like I'm building my character up in the right way. But with this title, with Elden Ring is similar. You know what I'm saying? You can go anywhere and do anything you want from the very beginning of the game, which is still pretty much a rarity because a lot of games they will hold your hand the first hour or 2 hours, and then you can explore, and find whatever you feel like you need, go wherever you need to go. But with this, they let you go. They let you go immediately, and you can be into it. You can just go wherever you want, do whatever you want, But for me, I stuck to the beaten path of my little goal. Oh, got me. With me, I stuck to the beaten path of, just following those little gold arrows around and sticking with that. Excuse me for 1 second there, YouTube. Sorry, YouTube. Sorry about that. I don't have a lot of subscribers anyway, and my videos is, you know, it's whatever. Just had to sit there and wait. I had to run in the kitchen real quick. What was I saying? Oh, all right, it's two flames. Try attacking. Prattling Pete. Hello. What that is. Alright, so attack it goes down. You gotta like wait until the sound of the flame dies down before you try to take off and run down that area, which is cool enough. And I did find this on somebody else's YouTube video, which, like I said, it was, you know, I could have found this area on my own if I would have just went a little bit off the beaten path. But it seems like when everybody else who YouTubed this did find this area, you know, they came in here and, you know, they struggled because they wasn't at the proper level to be. Oh. Alright. Don't seem like I'm the proper level 2B. I kind of already knew that was coming because, like I said, I found somebody else's video which directed me to these catacombs. And, you know, I would have just, you know, went a little bit off the beaten path and started to discover a little bit. I could have found this place myself. My main thing is, if I find a place where I can't fight the enemies, you know, like they are level too high for me to engage with, then guess what I'm not going to do? I'm not going to go to that area because I don't, you know, you already die enough in this title. I'm not going to try to find a place where I'm just going to keep on dying and dying and dying. You know, that's not enjoyable to me. But I do have an area that I do want to discover. After this area, and I am going to go and poke around in it just to see what's going on. All right, there he is up there. All right, and it's still down. So that's, you know, I could deal with that. This one is down. I see both of them on the wall now. My samurai class, I picked the right class. That's the thing about all of the Souls games. Number one, I finished Bloodborne. Sometimes I have a hard time. I don't know if I finished Bloodborne. I know I got to the final boss. I'm pretty sure I finished it though. I got to check my trophies. But Bloodborne was my first. You know, I've already gone over this several times. The videos, my history with From Software. But Bloodborne was my first completion. Then I went back to. I never went back to Demon Souls until recently when the remake came out. And then I went to, and I also never went back to Dark Souls 1. But Bloodborne, I started out with Demon Souls, Dark Souls 1, and there was a nope. Dark Souls 2 was also, with the strategy guide, was also a nope. Then Bloodborne. Got to the last boss in Bloodborne. I'm just going to say I beat it. Finished Bloodborne. And then once I finished Bloodborne, I didn't go back to Dark Souls 1. Son of a bitch. I didn't go back to Dark Souls 1 because there was no way for me at that time to get back to Dark Souls 1. And then Dark Souls 2 came out. And I didn't necessarily just jump right into Dark Souls 2. But when Scholarship of the First Sin came out, I started at Dark Souls, then I was like, nah, it's whatever. And I went to Scholarship of the First Sin, finished that one. Dark Souls 3, I am not finished. I'm 103 hours in the game. I'm I'm 99 hours in, I'm a level 107. I'm at the end of the game. But, Elden Ring is here now, and I'm enjoying it, and this will probably be really it's not Souls, so I'll finish Dark Souls 3, and I'll finish Dark Souls 2. I'll finish the third one. I'll probably never get to finish Dark Souls. I mean, I am going to finish Demon Souls though. I am going to finish that. Know that. But they are there. I mean, it's absolutely wide open. You can go anywhere, do anything. But one thing I don't really like to do is run past enemies. Even in Resident Evil games and my Silent Hill games of the past, where you're trying to conserve ammo, for me it was always a thing where I wanted to. Every enemy I saw, I wanted to kill it. I don't want nothing else creeping up on me later, or none of that. So running past enemies for me is a bit on the annoying side, but at the same time, in Elden Ring, I feel like it's necessary. I was in Stormvale Castle. I just reached the second boss, Godfric or whatever his name is, and I only fought him once. I'm gonna go back and take him out here very, very shortly. I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, I don't want these little cat face monsters. jumping all over me because of that. Fill my health and use the urgent heal. Back to about 100%. These little cat face dudes. What am I level? I'm a level 37, and these little cat face dudes is swinging for the fences. I got another great. Okay. Secret passage ahead. Wandering noble ashes. Nice. All right. Well, I mean, I don't know, YouTube. Sometimes, like, I get lost for words because this is going to end up being one of the greatest games that I've ever played. I am just so taken aback by this title. People were like, "Oh, the graphics could have been." Man, shut the fuck up. This game looks amazing. You know, y'all see all the blood on my little iron uniform on my samurai. You know, and it's just the world is just completely open. Another smithing stone, needed that. Level up some weapons here. Another great, look at that, another grave glove work. Somewhere heavy doors open. Check the walls. He almost got me. You know, I would have felt a lot better if I would have found this area on my own. But there's no way I would have come in this area, you know, therefore be wary of sniping spot. All right, this must how I came down. Wait a minute now. I can't down. I open that door, but yeah, I love it. I really do, and I don't feel. I put Horizon Forbidden West on the back burner because I haven't finished Zero Dawn, and I actually just had my aha moment in Zero Dawn, and the next day I got this. You know, so I'll be going back to Zero Dawn. I've had my aha moment, so I'm not gonna forget how that moment went. All right, it's a straight run to the boss. Praise the dog. Whatever. Fill that up. Trying to think, should I put the wolves on him? Cause I don't want to be here for long. I've seen other, you know what I'm saying? Everybody said this should be the first boss that you fight. That's what I heard. turn that head around. He looking to bust something. My dog's biting his ass though. Oh. Damn. That area effect ain't no joke. Okay. Well, I mean, it would have been my first time killing the boss on my first try. But I'm glad I'm at this level and not at the lower level. You know what I'm saying? But his pattern, I guess it don't get no more simple than that then, huh? For real. Think about it, and then it's right back to it. And because my pups took a big bite out of his ass, go right back to him. Oh. Now I'm looking though, I could block the sword attacks. Even his fire ain't really even doing too much damage to me. He's out of here. Second fight, got him. Noble sorcerer ashes. And then look, he gave me like 1,000 fucking rooms or whatever you call them. Turn to the entrance. chaos ahead. I don't even know what that's supposed to mean. Joy. Still no whatever. Try hole. What does that mean? I'm definitely not going to be just giving out applause, for just random ass messages. Try hole. Try what hole? What are you talking about? But everybody said this should have been the first boss that you fight, and I understand why. Turn to the entrance. My first dungeon. And I get it. Took two shots to get at this. Got my spells. Restores half of the max. I'm not putting that no more. Katana. Storm Caller. Storm Stomp. Nice. Okay, okay. I don't even really remember what I won from him. StormFront Catacombs. We'll go ahead and upload this.